Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is a very interesting topic as always, and we are going to be talking about 5 investments you should make while in your 20s. Let's get straight into the video. The first investment you should make while in your 20s is one, invest in your relationship with God. And this is not to sound cliche, right? It's not to sound, yeah, right. Investing in your relationship with God is key because imagine investing in a relationship with someone that has been where you've not been to. He has literally seen your future. He knows what you're supposed to do. He knows the next step. He knows where you're supposed to go to. So investing in the relationship with someone that knows it all, knows what's best for you, knows what you really need to succeed in life is key. It's crucial because it's going to direct the entire course of your life. Imagine listening to God, obeying His instructions, and developing yourself, training yourself to be able to hear God and know that this is God speaking to me. I think that's the first thing that you should invest in, even right beyond your 20s, even before your 20s. It's an ongoing process. Invest in your relationship with God. It is non negotiable. Study His word. The Bible is not boring. It's not boring. Find what works for you. Do you want to study the word based on characters, based on the books of the Bible, based on case studies? Find what works for you, right? The second thing that I think you should invest in while in your 20s is invest in your mind. This is key because the mind basically can affect every other aspect of your life. The actions you take, your your speech, the way you interact with people. What are you feeding your mind? Right? What are you feeding your mind? What are you reading? What are you listening to? Who are you listening to? Right? Who do you learn from? It is key. Not every book you should even read, not everything you should listen to. You have to be very intentional and very deliberate about what you feed your mind. You may not like to read. There are audiobooks, right? Go on Spotify, go on any podcast software, podcast application, and listen to audiobooks, right? There are even book summaries on YouTube that you can listen to. So find what works for you and then use that to your advantage. So that's another thing that you can do definitely. Invest in your mind. It is crucial. You have to ensure that you constantly feed your mind with the right resources. The third thing that you should invest in while in your 20s is invest in your time. This is important. And what do I mean by investing in your time? Is that for everything that you do, for every activity that you do, you have to constantly ask yourself, is this the highest value of this time? What I'm doing right now, is it very valuable to me? And I'm not saying that you should not have fun. I'm not saying that you should not relax. Of course, that's important. But you should not waste time. You all have the same 24 hours. So you should not be found wasting your time. What are you doing with your time? Is it taking you closer to your goals? Right? Is it taking you closer to your goals? Is it helping you become better? Or is it a total waste of time? Like complete waste of time. So invest in your time. Ensure that even the things you give your time to, ensure that the people you give your time to are worth it, right? So be very deliberate in how you use your time, in how you spend your time, and in how you invest in your time. Are you using your time for something reasonable, profitable, right? And then the fourth thing that you should invest in is invest in your finances. I know in your 20s there may be lots of confusion. Should I go, should I start a business? Should I do my master's? Should I, go into a career? What exactly should I do? Or whatever you're doing at this moment, right? You should ensure that you're investing in your finances. You may even be unemployed, right? But what you should do is financial literacy. Are you learning about finances? Are you learning about finances? Are you learning about stock market? Are you learning about different investment platforms, mutual funds, treasury bills? Are you learning? Right now, I'm saying, okay, fine, you're unemployed, but are you learning? And what skill are you developing? And you can't tell me, right, in this time and in this age, that there is no skill that you can develop. When there's YouTube, when there are free courses, I definitely will not believe anyone that would say that there is no skill that they can develop, because I believe that everyone has a gift, a talent. And even if it's not your talent, right, what are you doing now that would take you closer to where you want to be in the future? So what skill are you developing to make more money? What are you doing currently? And mind you, it may not be what you want now, but it's going to take you to where you want to be. So that is very crucial. Invest in your finances. Save more. Learn about investment. Invest the little you can. There is nothing too small and there is nothing too little. Right? So start. Small drops make a mighty ocean. So start now. Take the small steps. Alright? Now the fifth thing that you should invest in is invest in your relationship with people. Yes, this is very crucial. Invest in your friendships, mentors. You have to be very sure and you have to be very careful about people that feed you and people that you learn from. So you have to invest in relationships now. I don't want to say I'm an introvert. So I'm not really a people person. I too am an introvert, but that does not mean that you do not nurture the relationships in your life. Check on people, your friendships. Are you valuable to them? Right? What value do you bring to the table? So this is one thing. Invest in your relationships. Be very deliberate. I'm an advocate for intentionality. Be very intentional and deliberate about people you allow in your space and in your circle. So who are you learning from? See how they interact. Because your relationship, you will learn from them, knowingly or unknowingly. So you have to be very careful and you have to invest in these relationships and you will reap, right? Because one thing about investment is definitely you're going to have interests or dividends, so you will definitely reap from these investments. And the last thing, I'm going to add a bonus to this, is invest in your health. Yeah, I know maybe in your 20s you want to have fun, flex, things like that, but please, in all that you do, you have to be sure and you have to know that your health is priority and it's important. How you treat your body's going to give that back to you. What are you putting into your body? Are you mindful of what you eat? Are you mindful of the fluids you take into your body? Are you exercising enough, right? And are you also learning? So in as much as you're doing, you also have to learn and improve. How do I become healthier? How do I live a better, healthy life? So that's the bonus I'm going to add. Invest in your health. So with these few points that I have dropped, I definitely believe that if you invest in these areas of your life, you are on a road to becoming the better and best version of yourself. And remember, that's all I'm advocating for, is that you become the best version of your life and be all that God created you to be. So with that, we've come to the end of today's video. Is there any other thing that you think that we should invest in while in your 20s? And as I said, it's not just limited to while in your 20s. I want to see it in the comments section. What other things should we invest in, right, in order to become the best version of ourselves? With that, I say bye. See you in the next video.
Be the best version of yourself. Stand tall, let go, break out of that shell. The world's just waiting for you to shine. Release